Make a real quick video on this 2017 Nissan Titan. This is my personal truck. I just put a 6-inch lift on it. Took me about 16 hours. I started on it at 8 o'clock in the morning. Got done with it around 1 a.m. I don't really like how they did these brackets here. If you put them in that location, they end up being the location that you want them in. They end up being too tight, so you have to little finagle that thing there. We'll do something different. That gives them different brake lines or something. Go around here to the back. The back was the easiest, so I got done with it real quick. It only took about 30-45 minutes. Got some new brackets for your brake lines there. You got a new bracket for your emergency cables up there. Take a real quick look under here. You do have to do a little cutting on here. You got to cut that bracket right there. You can see where I got that paint on the frame. You got to cut a little square out for your differential to sit in that bracket to bolt up right there. And you got to ground some tabs out of the control arm pockets, which if you didn't know they was there, you try to put them cross members up in there and they just wouldn't go up in there. So you gotta, they're just tiny little tabs you gotta ground off. And I had to drive back 2 hours after putting the kit in, and one of my boots blew out. Got to do something about that here in the next day. Another major thing here is these tie rod ends, which the instructions ain't too good. They don't tell you, but you need to take the passenger side and swap it with the driver's side, because you'll scrub on your rim over there if you got the factory rims. I don't know if it happened with other rims, but it happens with these. And the instructions didn't say anything about that. I just had to find that out on my own. So I swapped them and it's doing good now. Make sure when you go back together and don't put that tie rod in or the other side under the bottom like it originally was. It needs to go on top. It also don't say that. And the pictures ain't colored, but this rough country kit, it's pretty well made. They only left out 2 bags, so I didn't get 2 bags. I had to use some of my own hardware on the back there for some brackets. Other than that, you gotta drill these holes right here for your strut mounts to go on top of your control arms on both sides. You gotta drill those. I think I'll probably cut that stud off just to make it look a little better. Maybe paint it black. But other than that, it's a pretty good kit. Like I said, the instructions ain't quite the most informative with the tie rod ends, and I believe there was a couple other things that they weren't super clear about, but you'll figure it out. And if you're a novice, this probably ain't the best project for you. You might want to pay somebody to do this. I was really hauling ass on this one. Although I do everything the correct way, so I don't have to come back and do it again like you should. Some people may not do it that way, but I do everything myself. I'm not about to pay somebody else to do something for me. But I hope y'all enjoy. If you got any questions about doing this lift kit, or if you're doing it on your own and have any questions about anything throughout the installation, let me know. Send me a message, and I'll be glad to answer any questions you got. But like always, like, subscribe, share my videos. I really appreciate it. And y'all have a good one.